Listen close to the story I tell. It's the story of the living cell. It's a happy tune that's sort of cheery about a real tough topic called a cell theory.
All animals, plants, and produce too are made of cells with different jobs to do. They are the basic units of organisms, and I hope by now that you get the rhythm.
It all started with one dude named Hook, who at some cork cells took a look. He used a scope and took his time, cause a cell is small and thinner than a dime.
Say 1, 2, 3 to the 4. Are you ready to learn some more? The animal cell has many parts, and you must know each one by heart.
Like the farmer in the dell, the nucleus controls the cell. It gives the orders, kind of like a brain, and it protects by a nuclear membrane.
Around the cell, you'll find another skin. The cellular membrane holds the cell in. But its job isn't simple, there's no doubt. It lets some particles go in and out.
Now please don't lose your science enthusiasm. Listen to the story of the cytoplasm. All around the cell this thick fluid does go, but in the nucleus it will not flow.
Damn.
And don't forget those ribosomes. This is where the proteins come from. These protein factories are so small, you'll agree you need an electron microscope to see.
Just when you thought you weren't having any fun, along comes the endoplasmic reticulum. These tube-like structures serve as a track to carry stuff to the membrane in the back.
Now have you ever seen any donuts without holes in a cell? They're called vacuum holes. They're filled with stuff like H2O and they carry food so that the cell can grow.
Last of all, but not the very least, mitochondria, mighty cellular beasts. Since they turn sugars into energy so well, we call them the powerhouse of the cell.
Now, my friend, you know it well, the unforgettable story of the living cell.
This is gonna be so bad.
I can't do it.
I told you.
Why do you... Come on, please.
Justin, I looked at you when I did it. Alright, pause.
No!
What?
All animals, plants, and produce too are made of cells with different jobs to do. They're all, see, this is too hard. Hold on.
How is it?
Started with one dude named Hook. What?
You gotta wait until the beat.
It all started with one dude named Hook who took a look. Ah, dang it, that is hard to say. Started with one.
Yeah, you suck.
It all started with one dude named Hook who at some cork cells took a look. He used the scope and took his time, cause a cell is small and thinner than a dime. He's got easy lines. It better not take forever.
Which one's the
Say 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you ready to learn some more? It's not that hard. Better be able to do this.
No, he has to.
Say 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you ready to learn? Say 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you ready to learn some more? The animal cell has many parts, and you must know each one by heart.
No.
And don't forget those ribosomes. This is where the proteins come from. These proteins... And don't forget those ribosomes. This is where those proteins come from. These protein factories are so small, you'll agree you need an electron microscope to see. And don't forget those ribosomes. These...
You suck.
Now, have you ever seen a donut without holes in a cell? They're called vacuoles. Now, have you ever seen a donut without holes in a cell? They're called vacuoles. Now, have you ever seen a donut without holes in a cell? They're called vacuoles. They're filled with stuff like H2O, and they carry food so that the cell can. Now, have you ever seen a donut without holes?
God, Griffin.
I know.
Why's your phone do
I don't know. It started loading right as I hit it.
Your phone sucks.
Turn that up too.
Yeah, I didn't know it was down there.